Buju, Wobishke Sabe Kwe Nidishnikas, Nidudem Makwa. I introduce myself in Anishinaabe, the Anishinaabe language, to show my respect for and to situate my relationship to the Algonquin peoples. I come from Treaty 1 territory where the Red and Assiniboine rivers meet at the Forks, Winnipeg. I'm Cree, Nitsigason, Wapiske, Miigwan, from Peguis First Nation, and I grew up on my ancestral lands in the shared territories of the Cree, Anishinaabe, Assiniboine, and Métis peoples. I pay my respect to the Algonquin peoples, to other Indigenous peoples of this territory, and to all of their elders who have lived here, who live here now, and who will live here in the future. I acknowledge those present tonight, the dignitaries, the professors, the students and postdocs, the administrators and the industry professionals, the media communicators, the public servants and the not-for-profits, the support staff, the community members, and the ancestors who are housed in this building. And of course, our hosts here at the Canadian Museum of History. I humbly thank the CSPC for honoring me with this award, and I offer my congratulations to Anna, Sam, and Claire. In Canada, there are over 1,182 missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. To put this number of lives into context, if the same proportion of women and girls were missing and murdered among Canada's total population, there would be over 1 million missing and murdered women and girls. International, federal, provincial, and Indigenous research all conclude that the hyper-victimization of Indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirited is systemically linked to Canada's history of race and gender-based policies of assimilation, many of them which had been backed by eugenic science studies. My policy idea is premised on the conviction that reconciliation will remain incomplete until the lives of all are valued equally. Forensic science policy and the National Missing Persons DNA Program in particular have a responsibility to support a decolonial Canada by helping to identify those who have been lost and equally to help hold their offenders accountable. But this must be done by prioritizing the political status of Indigenous peoples and as nations. Internationally, large-scale DNA-based identification projects have set a global precedent, and that is that massive coordinated efforts to find unidentified individuals in the wake of mass loss of life are possible. An Indigenous approach to Canada's National Missing Persons DNA Program is also possible. The legacy of gender-based violence moves through my own family, as it does for many Indigenous families who have endured historical, interpersonal, and ongoing traumas associated with colonialism. Less well known to the outside world, though, are the legacies of strength, resilience, and love that we also pass on intergenerationally. By imagining a policy idea that contributes to ending systems of violence rather than reducing their harm, my proposal is a sign of the collective endurance of Indigenous peoples and our refusal to be altogether defined by victimization. I express my deepest gratitude to the selection committee of the CSPC for recognizing my proposal. In doing so, you have affirmed the value of the lives of Indigenous women and girls, and you have affirmed the need to support Indigenous governance in the creation of federal science policy. On behalf of myself and the communities that sustain me and to whom I am responsible, I thank you.